gentlemen, welcome back to DK64Randomizer.com Season 3. We got another weekly for you today. I hope you enjoyed your week of GDQ, but the Screamer agents, as I like to call them, extolling the virtues of DK64Randomizer.com, have proven wildly successful if you're watching this video, so that's excellent. Excellent news all around. We got another weekly for you today, as we always do. It's going to be a good one. I am Larock. I'm on the mic for you today, and I am joined by Trickums. How you doing?
Morning, everybody. Yeah, like I say, GDQ's over, but now the serious stuff is back. We've got the Sunday Weekly.
Oh, yeah.
And, this is a mixed start. It's caused some rifts in the race time, it must be said. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all.
It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. I mean, honestly, I'll take any start with DK. You're just rolling everywhere. Life is good.
Yeah, we already have a Helm move. Homing, for those enjoyers, you'd love to see it. And hey, we have oranges. So in the presence of missing a gun, we have oranges to get rid of those pesky cops.
That's true. That's true. That's great utility. It's great to start with oranges, actually. Maybe you need it for Tiny K Rool. Maybe. Unclear. The whole room is ready. We are good to go. Despite what some people in the race time think, we're good to go. So, alright. Got the record straight. Have it. No pipe in the race time today. We're sending them off. We're rolling. Here we go. Timer's ticking. We are just a few seconds away from the race beginning, and we are going to see what comes next. Woohoo!
Alright. Usual creme start. Let's go visit K Lumsey, see what he's got for us.
Let me actually swap the game audio. There we go, that's better. Good.
Yeah, well, I think we'll be taking that rainbow coin, I think.
Rainbow coin is certainly tempting.
Kilvereis doesn't, but Generic does. Okay.
It's a little slow, and maybe you're just like banking on finding one that's like more in your way, but like an early rainbow coin is just so valuable. 25 coins across all 5 of your Kongs is like, it's pretty good. Your first rainbow coin is crazy value. Oh, hello! Tiny's just
hi, Tiny.
Tiny's just chilling out there on a ferry. That's pretty nice. Alright, +1 Kong. We'll take that. Factory level 2.
Yep.
I did not see the price.
That was 4 GBs to get it.
Oregon a factory. I'm gonna have to come back for that one.
That could be anything, really.
Pretty
Normally
likely
you see
to
like a high GB start, and you're just like, right, that's a Japesaw factory level 1, but
yeah, that's not a massive number. This could be like a Japes or like a castle even. Or, okay, a divingless galleon. I mean, I wouldn't have guessed that for my level 1, but alright. Maybe 4 GBs is easier than we think. Maybe diving is easier than we think.
We're on 3. We have a Cranky. We have DK, so we've got 2 checks on Lighthouse plus our good old friend Kevin.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna go check the trading grounds though.
Yeah, none of our moves are particularly tailored for Galleon. Like, yeah, oranges is nice to like be able to like maybe kill some of the beefier enemies to get in your way, but that's about it. It doesn't get you any checks. It's just a nice to have. Are we gonna? Right, we're getting a jetpack in here. Jetpack
Foolish.
is dead. We can ignore all our medals. Love to see that.
Also, I can see Gamba in chat. If you think we get family percent within 45 minutes, get your bets in.
Okay, I'll take a slam in the back of the train grounds though. That's pretty nice.
Ooh, we'll take that.
That is very nice. What I want to see though, I want to see some hints. Oh my god. I think the prevailing school of thought has come to avoid checking your hints until you're at 4 GBs and then you just check a bunch at once.
That's what I seem to... I do that myself as well.
I could go either way. I don't know. I'm not like... I don't know. I think there's merit to having the info in front of you immediately so you can like stew on it longer. I like getting the information in like bite-sized chunks to be able to process individual chunks of information at a time. And if you make the chunk of info like too large, it might get a little messy. Maybe in my...
Yeah, that's... No, that's completely fair. Like, yeah, it's like... Because there are people, like... I do it where I kind of feel like I will need extra hints, or like if I'm visiting extra levels, I want to have the hints right. Like, are the coloured are the coloured bananas in this level foolish, or I'm kind of running out of stuff. Where's my Kongs? Otherwise, I can take them with like a group at a time.
I feel like Kilvereis has a very specific plan here. He didn't bother picking up chunky CBs at all. Like, there were some chunky CBs he's literally on top of. Could have tagged a chunky and didn't pick them up. He didn't care.
Yeah.
So he is, I think, just homing in on the lighthouse. But key 2 is on cranky, so that might be a bit of a whiff. Gonna need that key too early, so you will get a hint for it though, so you're gonna know it's in the galleon shops. It's like 100%er,
yeah.
Unmissable basically.
Just one coin as well, so no problems there. Blueprint on top here.
The lighthouse is like great density. Maybe he's like running here because it's kind of a dead end. I mean, like, I'm curious what his routing is here. I'm wondering if he has something specific in mind. There's GB number 4 for him, so we can start checking hints too. Let's see what we get.
Might be waiting until he leaves the level. Like, go again, because he needs to go to cranky.
I said, let's see what we get. You can check your hints at any moment now. Come on. Come on! I believe in you. Kevin first. Kevin first, of course. Give him the Goomba stomp. Throw some junk. Unlucky.
Still not picking up the color bananas, which is...
I kind of like his route, though, where... Oh, wow, he's not even checking cranky. That is...
Oh, wow, okay.
Crazy.
That's a play.
Maybe he thinks he's broke. It was pretty cheap at cranky. Or the rainbow coin out of the prison might actually have been the difference there.
Oh, yeah.
The rainbow coin... I didn't see how much key 2 cost, but having a rainbow coin makes it very comfy for generic to just, like, roll in and just be like, yeah, I'll take that.
It was just one.
It was just the one. Wow.
Yeah, it was one coin, yeah.
So you could have grabbed... I mean, you could have bought it with any of your Kongs. I think there's coins available for everybody. Maybe not Tiny. Galleon's a little weird with coins. But a factory level 2, I think Generic just wanted to rush in a factory. That might actually have been what he was trying to do.
Right, our third level is Aztec, which makes it kind of fun. So rather than normally you'd expect with the trading moves all to be within the first 3 levels, for Vines, you kind of have to think where to be in the first 2, because that is your logical access inside. So
I think Generic might have just, like, forgotten the lighthouse existed, because you could have gotten a GB in there, which would have been, like, way better than running back to buy a blueprint to dump it. And he was right next to the lighthouse. I think he just forgot about the lighthouse. Bit of a woof.
There is Super Duper.
Okay. I mean, that's great. I mean, all our slam problems are solved forever. Hopefully the hints play nice. Because that's 2 very easy to get slams, so the slams don't lock each other. If you get one of those slams hinted, you know it's a red slam check.
Alright, here we go. Factory shops already paid into it.
Uh-oh. Speaking of... Giant Tiny Metal, that's a tricky one. And Donkey K Rool, okay. Giant Shops Key 2, yep. Aztec Shops. Lanky K Rool, Chunky K Rool. Alright, well there's all our K Rool hints. Foolish Igloo, Castle Surroundings, Chunky. Of course, Metal Rewards, Chunky K Rool. We're getting a lot of K Rool hints and not a lot of key hints, which is a little funny. That's the Twirl Mini Kasplat in Caves. That's a nasty one to get. We may be seeing some Twirl skips today. One more thing that I missed. Oh, that slam. Potentially that slam. Oh, hello, Peanuts, out of nowhere.
Oh, okay.
That was on the ferry? Or no, that was on counting.
That's on the counting game.
Alright. The information overload begins. Rein it in, rein it in. That slam is on the path, or possibly a slam. We haven't seen 2 of the shops in factory. Key 6,
yeah, we'll
Lanky K Rool, Chunky K Rool. Wow. That's a lot. Interesting, interesting. I kind of want to see what's in these other 2 shops so we can nail that down a little bit better.
Yeah.
Is it confirmed a slam? All these items, Key 6, Key 8, Lanky K Rool, Chunky K Rool, are like endgame items, so it's very reasonable it could be a red slam check for those. Oh! Oh, did he?
Oh, hey!
I mean, if we get our Kongs before they're hinted too, that's pretty good, I'd say. Love that. I mean, this just seems great. We were complaining. Who's complaining about the start? Absolutely nobody.
Ooh, Chunky has a potion now.
Okay, so we got a little ambiguity. So this is either a slam for this hint or whatever this purchase is. What do we got here?
The exact money.
Costs all your money. Ouch.
Rocket barrel. Ooh.
A great item in Rocket Barrel. I mean, well, that's just going to throw a spanner into the works. Good luck.
Right, well, this will be interesting, because we haven't had the Snides hint yet. If we have maybe a Diddy Helm, then that Rocket Barrel could be R8, which then would line this up, I'd imagine. But I think we've still got a bit of info to go towards yet.
It could be that. It could be the Rocket Barrel checking the surroundings. That could make Rocket make sense. But here we go. How about Blue Vial in the Crusher Room? That's really just a pain to get through. I think Chunky tends to have better luck getting through all that mess, but it is a mess, so...
Yeah, Chunky or... Well, unfortunately, Generic hasn't gone the way to get Diddy yet, so I think, yeah, Diddy or Chunky is, if you're doing it strongless, is the way for it.
And you know it's there, so you can, like, come back for it. It's not really any rush. You're likely to end your trip here climbing production, but... Actually, I don't know about... I don't even know if that's likely. If you got good peaks at the start, and I don't think... I didn't pay too much attention to what they might have been peaking because I was too busy writing everything down. It's entirely possible there's like not all that much in here. And Kilvereis using Chunky to great effect here, trying to get under these crushers and stay under the crusher. It's important to get under the crusher while you're invincible to make it.
Oh. Rewarded with Balloon.
Balloon, not the most impressive thing to find, but it's something. Keep it, take it under advisement. We'll see what else we got.
That's Generic getting the slam.
So Kilvereis doesn't have Key 2, but he does have the Key 2 hint, so he kind of knows it's back in Galleon. But, oh, he got peanuts. He might actually gamble the shipyard shops when it's not there. That's a little unfortunate.
Oh, true, yeah. Well, we should see if there's anyone in production. There's a medal, we don't know.
I'd also like to point out that people who go production first are up tremendous in the seed because they get Diddy. You can do the block tower immediately and get Diddy's medal. So, all you production first enjoyers out there, you stay winning. But Kilvereis has seen enough. He's not even climbing production, which is optional, of course. But he's going back. Maybe he wants that block tower. Diddy's medal plus the block tower is kind of appealing to go back to testing for. It's not hinted, but it is kind of nice.
Plus the coins here to start building up some Diddy coins.
Ooh, great point. I swear, coins are the last thing that end up in my mind when I'm routing. I just kind of like assume I'll have the coins I need, and if I don't, then it's panic mode.
I think it's like factoring's so good for coins. Like that's why it's so good to get either this for GBs, Jake's for GBs, or this for coins early to like just get the little piggy bank started. Gonna go for the minigame here for the GB.
I think he's trying to invest to get to 9 to get into Aztec. Or he has an MT2, he doesn't know it's 9. I guess because he doesn't know what it costs, it's a reasonable grab, because it's just hedging your bets, get as many as possible. Well done. And a Diddy Kong jump scare for Generic. He's gonna be happy about that one for sure.
More hints. Show us the hints, Kilvereis.
Any minute now. He hasn't even looked at any. Did he look at his hints? No, it was.
No, it's only Generic says.
Only Generic looked at his hints. Oh my god. He actually doesn't know where Key 2 is. That makes his skipping production climb like insane.
Yeah, no, you're right.
He could be on like Tiny's medal and climbing production is necessary. Like, that's kind of wild. Alright, here we go. And now he gets the news. Turn around. Oh, okay, hang on. Turn around in a minute. Galleon Tiny medal, that is a tricky one. Let me break out my notes on medals.
Myself was gonna have this open before I forgot.
There we go. Galleon Tiny. Alright, there's a ton of ways to get Galleon Tiny metal, so it remains to be seen. Peanut is a good start, though. Getting into the shipyard is always nice. Still thinking. Alright, one more screen of hints. Batch 4 is our new one. That's what I want to see. Show me the money. Any minute now.
It's coming.
Coming in terms of twirl skip, perhaps.
Production!
Okay. Well, that's interesting. Wow. Cities held by a Splatin Factory. Okay, so production to a lot of stuff. We have a lot of weird numbers here. Because there's a lot of stuff that's intertwining. We have a lot of shared paths here. It's kind of looking like our end goals might be on, like, locations that require a ton of things. Yeah, wow. So the factory shops is key 6, key 8, lanky K Rool, chunky K Rool. The production item is key 8, DD, or donkey K Rool, chunky K Rool. And the testing item is key 6, key 8, chunky K Rool. No overlaps. Those are all distinct, which is terrifying. It's possible that Rocket... Well, Rocket can't get you anything in testing, so, like, what are we looking at there? That must be Peanut, and then Peanut into the
Peanut, yeah. That's what I'm thinking, potentially, yeah, it's, like, we're needing... So that links in, like, trying to, like, get... No, that doesn't work in together. Like, I'm thinking, yeah, Peanuts for something outskirts-ish, or treasure room we may get hints for later.
Anything in the shipyard. There's a ton of stuff out there. That's good to know, though, that Peanut is not on the path to a bunch of other stuff. You're not going to get trombone or barrels in the shipyard at all, which is really important because barrels can only be in the first 3 levels. That actually kills a ton of checks for your barrels. And you need barrels for lanky K Rool. Although it's entirely possible barrels is actually just in an Aztec shop, given that that's hinted for lanky K Rool as well. That's probably where my money is.
Well, production, we've got Balloon also so far, so is that what we're looking towards?
Yeah, that makes me...
Forest shops for DK only, so that's my thinking that we're supposed to be getting either feather or pineapple through that way.
It's possible. The problem is that the forest shop could be just getting you something else. Like, what if that forest shop is, like, sprint and you get blast in the sprint cabinet or something insane? Like, yeah. That world exists.
Yeah, well, like, we've only touched the first 2. Let's let the seed play a little bit. But like, yeah, we're already starting to cook.
We're cooking. But because we have lanky K Rool, and we see a bunch of lanky K Rool paths, unless all these lanky K Rool paths are pointing to barrels, I don't think trombone helps you get donkey K Rool, which means Balloon is not feeling super likely to be my answer out of production. I kind of want to go back. I kind of want to see what's up there. I don't think we got good looks at what was up there, and neither of them climbed it for sure. Okay, here we go. How about this, though? Rocket Barrel. To get us a purple vial in the lighthouse. Generic is cooking. What do we got here? If this is like feather, this could get you... I think this could get you the metal if this is feather. Oh, it's really close. Actually, maybe not. Hard to say.
No, feather in its own, no.
Oh, well, there's twirl. No twirl skips today. That's nice. However, that is something to keep in mind.
Well, that helps towards the mini fairy and caves we need to go to.
Right, we don't need to worry about skipping twirl for that cave, but now we have to worry that Rocket is on the path to that cave. It could possibly be there. Main caves is not hinted, so we don't know what paths this main caves item is on, but... And Kilvereis got the bad news that his key 2 is not in the 2 shops in the shipyard, so he gambled and lost a little bit there. He's running a cranky now to go grab his key 2.
Yeah, so the warps definitely help. I always forget the number 2 warp is there. I focus so much on the 4 and 5 on like ahead and to the right.
Good galleon warp usage will save you a healthy chunk of time. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They are in pretty good positions actually. Rare form for warps.
Oh, the bean!
Oh!
We have a bean sighting.
Bean sighting. You love to see it.
Oh, there we go. Generic is a bean enjoyer.
A man of the people buys it instantly. Doesn't even think about it. Even though its value is highly suspect at the moment. It's a little too early to judge.
Oh, that emote quietly.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh, Kilvereis judged it perfectly. He has the 9 GBs to instantly get into factory. We have our 12. So, oh, actually,
yeah,
Kilvereis doesn't, but that is so we actually can skip the Vines requirement because 12 is also.
We have logical access to Aztec. That does put the possibility of Vines being in Aztec, which is all sorts of messed up, but we'll see how that pans out.
Hey, it's just going to be on the dirt. Well, this dirt is where the horde, so.
Well, lanky shop though. Andy, what do you got for us? Hey, the horde dirt. Okay, key 5.
Key 5.
Kind of feeling that way. We hadn't seen any. We hadn't seen any key 5 hints. We haven't seen any key 4 hints either. It's possible key 4 just randomly turns up. Maybe like a. I have no idea. I think key 4 is unhinted as of yet.
Yeah, we haven't had anything for that. So. Oh, the third melon. Oh, and bongos on the Kasplat on top of Tiny Temple.
Not bad, not bad. Oh, that's another rocket barrel problem. Like,
oh yeah,
that's another something you gotta worry about with rocket barrel. We need more hints to be able to disambiguate this. Like, if we get bongos hinted or if we get lighthouse hinted, both of those would be pretty helpful.
Like, we still don't
try and find where the paths start branching. Where do we need to be looking more specifically for key 8 or key 6?
I want to know this Helm order because, like, especially if it says DK like is part of it, then we can now start to narrow it down.
And it kind of removes Slam from the picture then, if that's the case.
Yeah.
That Slam in that shop is looking a little spicy, but it's again too early to call. That item that we saw on Candy could be the hinted item as well for Aztec shops, which is tricky. For lanky K Rool and chunky K Rool.
Yeah, for a lanky we still have no hints for.
No idea. That could be for trombone. That could help you get barrels. Maybe it's like a punch that gets you barrels in Galleon or something. That'd be kind of crazy. But if that's the case, because barrels has to be found in the first 3 levels, if lanky turns up early, then we need to start considering the world where this shop is important. It depends on where lanky is. Lanky, as of yet, unhinted. Yeah. Are we going to find all our Kongs before we get their respective hints? That'd be very funny. I believe our next hint pack is at 13, so yeah. We're coming, or Kilvereis is coming up on it. Now, Generic gets the bad news that that item he skipped in production might actually be super helpful. Oh boy, very winding paths here. This is tricky. No shared path. Usually, when you find items that are on the path to the same stuff, it's helpful because you can think of one as a prerequisite for the other. It's like, okay, yeah, I need to get my peanuts to do something specifically to get another specific item because they're on the same paths, right? The paths have to follow into each other.
Yeah, you just have the chain. It's like, right, this leads to this, but we have not much that is like coinciding with each other. So it's actually quite interesting to see where this is like leading to right now.
And these paths branch a little, unfortunately. Nor do we have anything that's like unlocked anything else, right? We don't have that connection. All right, Generic is like, hang on, okay, I saw that hint. I'm coming back. He's coming back to production. He will get this guy, and then maybe climb production even. I don't think that's a terrible idea either, given how hinted it is. And this is Balloon, which isn't particularly inspiring. You don't know the Balloon is needed yet, so. Not really impressed with pulling Balloon out of production. All right, more action here. Lanky can be found by Donkey and Galleon. All right, finally got some sightings there. Caverns have 1 potion. R&D is dead. And lower cabin, all right, we were talking smack on oranges.
Oranges.
We were talking smack on oranges. Not only is that oranges, that's also Rocket in Season 3. So that's another Rocket consideration to be wary of. It's looking increasingly likely that Rocket is our Gigapath item. It's a very important item for all things.
What was the second one in that? I missed the second hint that was. Got the cavern, got the lower cabin, got lanky.
R&D is dead.
R&D foolish, okay.
Climbing production. Climbing production is not Not my favorite thing to do, that's for sure. But it gets you stuff. It gets you stuff. With Twirl in your pocket, I mean, Generic's gotta be feeling pretty good about this. Like, you're gonna find something up here. Could be the Kasplat, could be the Twirl check.
Well, I can't remember who it was, but someone checked the top two and they were dead. So it's just a Kasplat, I think, that may have a check.
A worthy check, I wager. Given that balloon doesn't seem particularly inspiring. Or if you do get balloon pinned down, then yeah, I mean, you got to start thinking about options on how do you get Lanky with Donkey and Galleon. Could you get his medal somehow? I think you need diving for that.
Yeah, diving. Yeah, because even just coconut on its own doesn't work.
I think coconut would be enough because you get in the lighthouse and there's like 3 balloons floating around. Checking.
No, because I think like, it gets you to 40, but you need diving to get like one of the bunches by the 2-door. Oh, hello. That looks a bit more inspiring.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yes.
I think... Is that Tiny's medal? No. Maybe. You need... Oh, jeez. You need a whole bunch of stuff. You need pineapple, I think. And vines.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Maybe.
Yeah, you need a few things for
I think
yellow tiny.
With diving, you have enough. But not until... But no sooner. Or you do some shenanigans and, like, snipe a balloon in a very cursed way. We'll see if that actually happens.
Switching too early.
Here's what Generic is thinking here. As he buffers. He's old.
Yep.
Come back for him in a second. And he appears to be struggling. That's alright. He's gonna keep going and we'll catch up. So the Kasplat up top didn't have anything, did he? I guess not. Oh no, he had Feather. Okay, yeah, so
that's what had Feather, yeah.
Yeah, Feather is our production item for sure then, right? Like there's just...
Yeah, I'm pretty confident on that towards
the Screen of Doom. Alright, well we'll come back for him in a second. Pay your respects. What's Kilvereis thinking?
Also not trusting in the balloon, it seems, is also going to be getting Feather very soon. Ooh, very close to the medal as well. Actually, yeah, with 35 is perfect. Yeah, you could just drop down, get the balloon in the middle. That'd be a medal here.
Yep, that's a great balloon in production. I feel like it's underused. It is. Nice to have, but tricky to work with. And so Feather in production. Oh, and
look, as I said,
and he remembers. It's amazing, and he gets a medal out of it too. That's just magnificent.
like generic slave feed comes back as like
a
treasure trove worth of moves he's picked up.
That's rough, man. Internet is wild sometimes. It do be like that. Womp, womp, womp. We've lost him. We'll come back for him in a second.
Right. Oh, well, we got a Feather, but we might get our first Helm Order sighting here.
Oh, maybe. I think he's here for the. I think he's here for the.
Give it a balloon, but hopefully you'll be able to grab it. Oh, that falls in there.
Oh, we are getting it! Yay!
Yay! Tiny chunky.
Okay, none of the instruments we have. Excellent. Or even any of the clues we have. I mean, Rocket Barrel has been proven to be a powerhouse in this seed, so. Let's see how that turns up.
Alright, we refresh. Generic is back.
He's back. Oh,
currently racing the Vulture right now. Okay.
Poof. He's materialized. Anything new? I don't think he's got... Nope, nothing new. But he's... You're doing the vulture for some reason. You don't accidentally do the vulture, so let's see what we got here.
Again, another rocket check that this is paying off for.
Yeah, oh boy. And Kilvereis doesn't buy the bean. Unbelievable.
That is unacceptable. Alright, there is another purple vial.
Actually unthinkable.
Oh, that's barrel. Okay.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so that confirms it's rocket, right?
Yeah, that is to our lanky phase.
That, like, 100% locks in rocket to be on the path to all the goods. And now, that Aztec shop might be trombone, which means we may not find lanky for a bit. Our lanky phase is looking a little more inconvenient. It's possible that we find the item that unlocks lanky as late as level 5 now, so we're kind of out of luck here. The other problem we're running into is that we need to start considering where in the world diving might be to get into level 4.
Yeah. Still no vine sighting either. It's like, we've got all the training moves still missing. Well, obviously, apart from the battles now. There's going to be some unhinted medal, probably maybe like even a factory medal that doesn't require anything is going to be our something. Yeah, there's not any other like medal potions we've skipped so far that I'm aware of. Yeah, Kilvereis is back in factory. Yeah, looks like he's clearing medals by the looks of things. Like, yeah, coming back again. Or just, trying to... What are they at the moment? 16, yeah. He's looking for 20 for the next batch of hints.
20's a ways away, but buying up whatever GBs you can is a good way to get there.
I mean, actually, he's got the blueprints for it, should he wish, but... Right, he's about to get the chunky one.
I gotta keep up on trackers. Somehow when we went to one stream, it kept losing pace. we tried fewer streamers and it becomes harder. I can't believe it. How does this happen? There's some good, clean coverage across the...
We got a boss sighting.
Wow. The Nintendo coin. My goodness. Oh boy, now we're looking at bosses. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Lower cabin also means we need to find guitar at some point?
Yep.
Oh boy. I like the dive for Feather. I think this makes a lot of sense. I think finding some use out of Feather is pretty important. It's, I think, pretty clear that Rocket plus Peanut somehow gets you...
Oh, there's a potion here.
Oh, baby. Rocket plus Peanut somehow gets you... Wow, how did he pick this out? That's crazy.
That's a clear potion?
Oh, no. But it's a clear vial, though, which is like the worst of all possible things when you already have both slams.
Puff. We got Puff as well. Oh, here we go. This is...
This is a total coin toss, right? Like, this could be your diving, or this could be an ammo belt. Like, this is either the highest of highs or the lowest of lows. This is a massive swing here, depending on what this item is. Of course, with 3 melons, you're never dying, right? So, that's cozy. How often do you get a 3 melon puff toss? My goodness. You love to see it.
God, it's just easy mode right now.
Heavy time investment, but it could pay off. If this is diving, this propels Kilvereis ahead. Meanwhile, Generic just kind of clearing out Aztec, not really finding too much. I think I had a thought at some point, but I forgot. Got distracted by the enormity of the situation. Yeah, so it looks like Key 6 is locked by Rocket Barrel and Peanut somehow. Maybe that's... the Megfish. Yeah.
Oh, Megfish, yeah.
There's a couple Rocket Peanut things. I say is I forget what Rocket Peanut things are. Some of them are like bonus barrel dependent. Like, what if it's the Owl? That's Guitar 2. Top of Castle.
Owl Tree's foolish.
Oh, Owl Tree's foolish. Even better. Great.
That's what I was thinking, like, oh, if we were going balloon, like Igloo's foolish, so that would automatically get a balloon check done, for example. But chances are we don't have to deal with balloon if we're believing it's going to be feather. That's our production item needed.
This is a deep cut for Generic, trying to go out of his way without diving, go into Tiny Temple.
Oh, it is diving.
Oh, it's diving! Oh, that's so big. The factory boss? I think it's factory, right? I already forgot.
Yeah, it is.
Factory boss delivers diving. That's huge. So now you're gonna look at level 4. You can go into Galleon. You can I think you can get Tiny's Medal now. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, with Feather, Peanut, and diving, you can definitely get Tiny's Medal. Because you can now lower the water and get the balloon in the alcove.
Ah, yes, yes.
You can get the balloon in the Kevin alcove. What else? Maybe you need a little more. You can go on the 2-door ship for 10. Is that enough? Ooh. Okay, by my count, that's 44. Oh no. There's no way it's 44. Are you serious? Can we steal 5 more anywhere? You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, because without vines, we can't get a one by the Kasplat on the outskirts.
Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, and then the loading zone causes problems. Alright, and now Generic has smelled out the rat and realized that this is horrible. I'm gonna start checking bosses too. Let's go. Okay, so this is really funny now. This Galleon Tiny Metal, I believe, is now... You need one of... Lanky gets you into the treasure room for a 5-pack. Vines gets you one more up top by Warp 3. Pineapple gets you into the Cannon Game room. Sax gets you into the 5-door ship. Any of those moves could get you this medal.
Yep.
So, you are just playing with fire. Good luck.
Place your bets on where we get it from.
Oh my god. And the annoying bit is if any one of these moves is available, then it becomes a possibility that you get Lanky here in this trip, which makes it really appealing to stick around, but is that actually going to happen? I'm not so sure. There's plenty to do with diving, though, so no problem sticking around for a while.
Especially the believers are going to want to have him come up soon, because we're like 10 minutes from...
Oh no.
Believers are quaking right now.
I can't believe
I
can't believe I forgot about the faithful.
Well, it is a 95-5 split on...
Oh, jeez. Did somebody just shove all in on... Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was, 2 versus 3. So there's actually more non-believers, but just all the points on all the belief on belief.
Rock solid faith, or a generous investment to the doubters. You never know sometimes. Oh boy, there's so many options here. Donkey's 5-door ship now comes open. Oh boy. You go get your Twirl Chief. Oh brother, isn't that Twirl right there that he's running away from? Isn't it on that Kasplat?
No, that was on...
Oh, it's in the lighthouse.
No, that was the top of the lighthouse.
That Kasplat had like 3rd melon or something. That was... That'd be very unfortunate to leave that guy behind, because that guy is oh boy, if you forget about that guy and think you got him when you didn't, that's what we in the business call a career ender, because you are never recovering from that one. Alright, Donkey 5-door ship, perhaps. The tricky thing about our diving is that it's not locked by anything, and it's not hinted yet, so we kind of have to just find it. Is that key 4? Oh
that's a key.
Oh my god, that's key 4. That's crazy.
Welcome to bonus stage.
A key 4 out of nowhere. No, it can't be key 4. This is key 6. This is key 6. Because Bongos is Rocket Barrel.
Yeah, I see, yeah.
And Peanut gets you into the shipyard. This is key 6 for sure. Wow, that's crazy. That makes it less impactful. Key 4 is much better to find right now because it gets you more immediate progression, but key 6 is certainly nothing to sneeze at, because if you only have Rocket Barrel and Peanut to go off of, that is a tough pull for sure. I think people are going to be kind of hoping that gets a little more help on the hinting. That is not going to be easy, that's for sure. Oh, could be Lanky on the Galleon boss too, that's a good shout too. I think you definitely have to check the Galleon boss at this point. With diving, you now have access to the boss. You need one of diving or vines to get there. And here we go. We got factory boss sighting for Generic. He's going to be back in business. Or, even better, Diddy's Metal just pulls Coconut, and that just kind of blew the seat open. Alright, here we go. Coconut possibly on the path to Key 8. Galleon Metals is hinted on the path to Key 8, but Coconut is such a good item that I'm, like, kind of skeptical that that's, like, all it's on the path to. You know what I mean? Like, you can do better, right? Like, come on. Really, Coconut? Do you really believe it's Coconut? I don't know.
Alright, Kilvereis about to get his 12.
Yeah, and he'll be like, oh, that's my Aztec. Great. He's in great shape right now. Finding the factory bosses paid dividends, because as soon as Generic clears this boss, he's going to have to just run back and do basically everything that Kilvereis has done in Galleon right now. At the cost of, what, having more of Aztec cleared already? Nothing else really exciting in Aztec, I'm afraid. Kilvereis found the action and Generic didn't, so kind of puts the ball in Kilvereis' court. Right,
One more
Chunky's
GB
metal.
away from the more hints.
Chunky's metal cleared. Donkey's metal cleared. Diddy's metal cleared. Wait, did he get Donkey's metal? I mean, you can with Coconut for sure, but Coconut and diving even.
Yeah. We're gonna clean up that body.
Okay, so that Aztec Candy Lanky is a way of the Horde shop. Oh boy, there's TNS to Key 6 and 8. That's just brutal.
There it is.
So diving is on the path to Key 8, but nothing else, which is interesting.
So we have a key. 5-door ship has 2 potions or more in it.
Huh. 2 more potions. That's crazy. Like, what?
Yeah, 5-door ship with 2. What? Really? Okay.
That's a lot. Considering we've already cleaned out... We found a key, that's not a potion, that's a key.
Oh, hello. Pineapple in the forest lobby.
Alright, we love that, That's Featherlock. Put that in the feather production hint glue stack. Maybe some bean action? We can get the Forest Monkey now. We might be getting some Forest Monkey action, actually. That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Diving for Generic, he's gonna
Well,
finish
that's what I
some stuff
said. Production, yeah, towards DK. Like Feather gets you into Funky Shop.
Yeah, Force Funky is definitely a very real possibility now. Maybe blast in that shop and that solves that hint. We're good to go. Man, that TNS hint is so rude. It's on the 20 pack of hints and Generic is at 19 right now. He's gonna see that hint and be like, okay, really, thanks, game. That's very, very cute. And with Pineapple, you can actually finish for Galleon Tiny Metal, so you could run around and go to the cannon room, top off 50 in there, and you're good to go. That was our magic answer. It was, of course, just randomly go find Pineapple, I guess. That's today's winner. Generic might be getting the bad news that this is exactly 44. Which is truly savage. Alright, Beanstalk, show me the money.
Come on.
The blueprint. Not today, not today.
I hate to see it.
You really do, you really do.
Bean Leavers sleep for one more. Well, there is a potion here in the shop.
Okay, so, problem. Lanky is freed by Donkey and Galleon, right? We need Blast, which we just got out of Forest Funky. Alright, problem solved. I love it when problems solve themselves immediately. That's very generous of you, game. Thank you, thank you. Because it's not in Donkey's 5-door ship. I don't think it's in the metal. I think Kilvereis got it, but if he didn't, then he really should have. So I'm just going to assume he did because I'm just going to assume he's good.
Would you go race some seals?
Not in the lighthouse. So yeah, it's either on the seal or the seal race. Either one. In both worlds, we need Blast. So coming to Forest first definitely makes the most sense here. You pick up Blast, and then you go back to Galleon, get your Galleon Tiny Metal, and then go get Lanky, and then go back to Aztec to buy that Way of the Horde item, and then your seed is done. Yay! Right? That's how it works.
Yeah. That's how it goes.
Yay! Hooray!
We're getting a boss selling on generic side. If we see DK, this could be... just get chunky. And a medal. Yeah, we do not care for that.
Oh my goodness, Kilvereis is still, or Generic is still one short on his GBs for the hints. He's like, please give it to me. Right. This Rafters climb is one of the most finicky ledges of all time. I swear, it just hates everything. Oh, is he really gonna try and do this blind? He really wants Diddy's medal. Really, really bad. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Forest medals are hinted for Chunky K Rool, so like, if you can clean this out, then that's pretty good. Do you need this for Diddy's medal? Oh wow, actually, he actually wants the checks. That's crazy. The mills aren't even hinted. I thought he was doing this for Diddy CBs, which I don't think you need to do it for.
There's 2 checks in here, but yeah, that gets a GB out of it at least.
2 checks, 2 GBs. Love that. Nothing to sneeze at there. I say as he runs by some CBs and I hinted medal rewards, but hey, I'm not judging. Of course, tiny medal is always tempting because it's just a wreck. Our favorite train wreck.
Well, I'd say it's pretty okay right now because we've got feather and diving. Like, yeah, not too bad today.
Okay, and there you go. That'll send Generic straight to the 5-door ship. Like, oh my god, he'll probably find his key. He'll probably find his key 6. And life is good. Speaking of life is good, where is key 4? Where is that item?
Yeah,
Is that must be Galleon Tiny Metal for key 4? I think that makes the most sense, because there's so many different ways to get it, it would very likely not have a long path. So the only thing that could get hinted is the key itself. That's my guess.
So, like, the moves that we have for it, like, that would need to get it, like, feather and all like that would surely be on, like, the production path, which is only 8 DK chunky.
So the problem is there are a lot of really cursed ways to get Galleon Tiny Metal. It's a low-key stinker. It's only not usually a problem because there are so many ways to get it, it usually just ends up directly hinted like this. But, like, when you need some of these requirements, it's just agony. Pure agony.
But, yeah, I'm just thinking, like, including, like, the Trafford Scoff hit, like, we need diving for sure. That's only to 6 and 8, so, yeah.
Yep.
Well, Generic's about to get his key. Found that quite nicely.
Kilvereis fails to reach the fairy crate in the Thornvine Barn and just decides, you know what, I don't need it, I'm leaving. Hopefully it's not there. That would be real bad, wouldn't it?
Let's make a note of that.
Yeah, that's a... Man. He is much braver about leaving things behind that he messes up on, just like, nah, I'm just leaving it. I would... Oh boy. I'm more of the opinion of the best time to get something is immediately. And, like, if you forgot something and, like, just remembered it, the best time to get it is, like, immediately, no matter how bad your routing is, because it's better to correct a mistake as quickly as possible than to, like, live with the consequences of your actions for longer.
Oh, no, absolutely, yeah. Especially, like, yeah, if you got...
That sounds dangerously close to life advice, and I'm definitely not qualified to give you any life advice, so... Oh, there's a key. Is that key? That must be key 4 in Forest Cranky. All right, excellent. So we gotta go back to Galleon to get Lanky. So I think Kilvereis now has a pretty solid way forward. It's go back to Galleon, go get the tiny medal for whatever that is. Probably like maybe like a monkey port, and then go get Lanky whenever you feel like, or then go get Lanky off blast, and then you're just kind of chilling. Life is good.
Right, so we have a few hints right now. We love finding all our keys. Nothing to key 7 yet, which is fun.
Oh, that could be key 7 too. You're right. Oh, jeez. Where is key 4, man? It could be key 7 on the Galleon Tiny Metal. I mean, there's a world where Coconut gets you one of the instruments we need because we're still missing both Helm instruments. And honestly, Forest has turned up Bupkis so far. I mean, it's kind of been okay for the GB department, but Kilvereis has not really pulled anything interesting besides the very obviously hinted blast. I guess you get the info that there's a key in that shop, which is great info, mind you, but I don't really do anything with it yet.
Alright, nothing on the DK medal. Alright, and Kilvereis is only 3 off of getting Tiny's medal here.
Which I think you get the 5-pack on the switch at the bottom of the mushroom and you're chilling.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
We're good. Excellent. Oh no. Oh, don't do it to him. Generic is picking up tiny bananas. Jeez. Don't hit him with the 44. That's some mental damage if you hit him with a 44. Oh boy. Yeah, we don't know where Punch and Hunky are, but we have a lot of hints for Chunky K Rool still unresolved, like Forest Metals, say.
Yeah, I'm presuming this Forest Metals is probably going to be Hunky, I'd imagine.
That's a possibility.
When it's normally on its own, it's usually Hunky. If it's just Punch, then that does strangely take away a number of checks.
On top of all that, Rocket, Feather, and Peanut are all hinted to Chunky K Rool, and I don't think we have an answer for any of those yet. I didn't click Pineapple. We're clicking Pineapple. Thank you. Excellent. Dragon skills on point, I promise. Just take the photo so I can click it. Come on. I believe in you. Worst fairy in the game. Alright, you got it. Well done.
There it is.
That guy is so mean. Alright, not Chunky's medal. Can we get Tiny's medal? Maybe? Not Tiny's medal. Okay. More hints.
Alright.
Upper cabin, too. Why not?
Oh, wow.
Why not? Alright, and then the Caverns item, whatever it is Key 8 and Chunky K Rool. There was one potion there. And then Oasis and Totem Area for Lanky K Rool. That's the barrels that Generic has, but Kilvereis does not. And then the treasure room is dead. Tragic. No hype chest. Womp womp. So what could our Caverns item be? Is that Vines? Or Vines locked? That seems like an okay possibility. Somehow Rocket, Feather, Peanut, one of those will get you Vines, and then the Vines Kasplat up top has it. I definitely want to peek it, that's for sure. We get some forced action for Generic. He's hot on the trail. He's got his blast. I wonder if he leaves immediately and goes to get Lanky. That's very tempting. I know, I would be sorely tempted.
Yeah.
Because you know there's stuff to do here now. Pineapple gets you Tiny's medal here, right now. For Kilvereis, what is this? Is this a key? Kind of feels like a key. It gets you guitar, too. Okay, what the heck?
Oh, okay.
Oh, brother, do not leave without those tiny bananas. What are you doing? Oh my god. My guy. Alright, here we go. Okay, that's Monkey Port. Okay, so that is probably our Key 8 solo medal hinted guy. For Galleon medals. Pencil and Galleon there. Guitar is in the Caverns. Okay, so that is the only potion in the Caverns, so that has to be our item that's on the path to Key 8 and Chunky K Rool, which points you to both upper and lower cabins, so I want to know where Caves is, because now you can do both of those, which is kind of awesome. Well, okay. You might want Spring for upper cabin, but you can do it without it if you're a gamer. And these guys are gamers, so we shall see. My guess, though, is that maybe a Forest medal. Oh, wow. So Generic actually did leave Forest and is headed straight back to Galleon to try and pick up Lanky, which makes a ton of sense. Big fan.
Yeah, I think there's 2 potions and a key now that, we need to grab off of him.
Oh, yeah.
There's like a potion of them.
Just a little too much to pass up on. Alright, buddy, what do you got? You have Lanky, or is Lanky on the race? Are we racing the seal today? Oh, we're gonna find it at the same time. Let's go.
Oh, that's something else, though.
Okay, I mean, sure.
A weird monkey? Yes,
a weird monkey. That is the least useful pity potion. We would have much rather seen Spring there, because that solves your upper cabin woes. But we get a weird monkey on the seal today. Unbelievable. 53 minutes in and they're getting the family at about the same time.
Which does beg the question that non-believers have won today.
The doubters. Ever present in our mind. Takes the day. Alright, don't miss the last gate, Chief. Alright, we're good. Whew. There we go.
Let that a little close.
Nice little timing there. Lanky Kong arrives.
There he is. Family at just under 54.
Alright. Even still, there's a pretty substantial difference between these guys. Kilvereis has much better clears of Forest and Galleon, whereas Generic is missing quite a bit of Galleon. He has the Aztec clear that I think Kilvereis is going to pick up on now. He's going to go scoop up the Way of the Horde shop and probably clear out all the hubs. Actually, he might think it's Bongos on the path of Lanky K Rool because Bongos was also in the Oasis and Totem area.
True.
And Rocket is on the path to Lanky K Rool. It kind of fits pretty well. Alright, that might be the worst possible scenario. Minnie is on the path to Lanky K Rool and Chunky K Rool, which is a lot of stuff. So
that's probably whatever we find. So it's probably Trombone in the mini room in caves.
The Twirl Mini Splat in caves is a possibility.
Yeah.
Trombone makes a lot of sense there. It could also just be a Chunky K Rool move, and you just have to find Trombone on a random mini check, which is a little inconvenient. What other possibilities might we have? That's it. It has to be exactly mini for Trombone. Great. At least mini for Trombone.
Yeah.
You could include the Rocket. You could include Twirl because Rocket Barrel was Twirl locked. There's your Monkey Port. Kilvereis is doing the thing. This is the classic. You get something Way of the Horde and important in the level and immediately leave, even though there's actually better things to do there. Like, if you went and got Diddy's Medal, he'd get Coconut, which is, like, really, really good. Oh, he does have Coconut. I'm stupid. He might have just done that, and I just didn't notice. Look, it's early, alright? It's noon. It's not even early. Alright, I don't even have that excuse. I'm in shambles. Whatever. I don't like seeing things correctly anyway. Yeah.
it's fine. There's plenty of time to wake up. Just look at as well, like, yeah, again, Kilvereis so far in the lead, even in terms of, like, GBs as well. Currently on the tracker has 29 and has 9 blueprints ready to turn in. Whereas, yeah, Generic's got 23 bananas with 7 blueprints to turn in, so a net of 30 versus a net of 38.
And a lot of this just kind of snowballed from checking the factory boss, right? You get diving on the factory boss and everything just kind of works from here. Wow, he's taking his mini into the 5-hour temple. This is interesting, but Feather is not on the path to Lanky K Rool, so it couldn't be here. It could be on the car race that Generic is running by, but he doesn't have mini, so never mind.
Well, R&D's foolish.
R&D's foolish, never mind. Double never mind.
Got 2 GBs, not too bad. Nothing in the power hut. We gotta get DK's medal. Just very.
Nothing exciting there either. Where is Key 4? We don't have any hints. Key 4 is like the big question mark in my mind right now. Is there anything we can do that's not Key 4? It must be Lanky locked, right? Like, we got Lanky so late. Like, it's gotta be Lanky locked. That makes the most sense to me, at least. You know what it's not, right? You know it's not anywhere in the shipyard. Not anything locked by the shipyard.
No.
Nothing there. Oh, brother. Except
I have an awful option to present.
All right, present it.
You say it's Lanky locked. Lanky gave us mini. How about some BFI?
Oh, that would be horrendous. Thanks, I hate it.
I'm just bringing out all the bad cooks.
Okay, the problem is that, okay, no, new problem. Mini is on the path of Lanky K Rool and Chunky K Rool and not Key 4, so it's not Mini. We dodged that bullet. Just that one. There's a lot of other bullets to dodge. It's not feather locked, which means it's not pineapple locked, so it's not going to be in Chunky's 5-door temple. It's not diving locked, which means it's not going to be Donkey's... Actually, it could be Donkey... Does Diddy's Metal always need diving? Yes. Diddy's Metal always needs diving, so it's not coconut locked. Oh my god. Where is this key? Don't put it on, like, the forest boss. That's, like, the worst possible scenario. Which could actually be very realistic, because Galleon wasn't... Because Tora wasn't terribly hard to find, so you could have an early magic, and then... Alright, I'm rambling. Look, nothing good is happening here. It's not peanut locked, so it's not in the tiny temple. Like, there's so many places it can't be. I want to, like, start clearing out forest, because, like, there's just enough stuff that it just can't possibly be that, like... Like, a lanky check in forest could make sense. Like, lanky's metal and forest, possibly? I think with balloon it's doable. Oh, jeez. What is the hint for 4? Great question. We don't have one. Therein lies the problem.
You're implying there's a hint for 4.
I think we've seen Tiny's metal, it's not this. This is Generic's chance to catch up. He can keep looping around and finding more stuff.
That's it. For all the exploration that Generic did, like, yeah, this is just what Kilvereis do. Now we're kind of stuck with not having key 4. I think I'd be very tempted this time to turn in some of these blueprints and get more hints.
But when's the next pack?
34, it only needs 36.
Oh, jeez.
Just hand-handed one of these 2 that they've got. Yeah.
So again, it's not diving locked, so it's not here. Nor do we have grapes, so this isn't even in logic. Where is key 4? Where could it possibly be? This is really hard to pull together. I wouldn't expect anyone to, like, actually do this in real time, but me sitting in my comfy chair staring at a spreadsheet with all the information in front of me is still hard, so...
See, that's it. We've got the wonderful viewers at home have the pleasure of, like, trying to work out all together as a collective while not playing the seed. Like, they have to do it on the fly while playing.
I also kind of want to know where Vines is in the first 3 levels. That's another head scratcher I've got.
Yeah, that's...
Tickle in the back of my head. Problem with that is that could actually be anywhere, because it could be diving locked, it could be in the shipyard, it could be peanut locked, it could be feather locked, it could be rocket locked, it could be pineapple locked, it could be coconut locked. There's just so many possibilities. All right, but
it's awful.
Kilvereis is finally getting a proper lead on finding barrels, so he'll be happy to see this one at least.
Yeah, clear all your hints. Clear every single hint in.
All right.
So you have every rocket check.
Like rocket plus rocket being hinted lanky K Rool, Wasted Totemary hinted K Rool. Kind of makes sense for bongos, because that's both rocket barrel lock and in the Oasis Totem area, but unfortunate. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Sax on Donkey Aztec Metal. What the heck? I mean, okay, so maybe key 4 is Sax lock? Aztec Donkey Metal is not...
I was going to say, yeah, but we still got we have 2 potions on the 5-door ship to do, so maybe Sax unlocks something that helps.
Oh no, you know what it is? It's a gigantic either-or, I think. Aztec Donkey Metal requires either Coconut or the Llama Temple access. And unbelievably, Blast and Coconut don't lock each other. They're on exclusive paths. Nor, like, completely exclusive paths. Like, Feather isn't on the path to both, Rocket isn't on the path to both. Oh, wait, Peanut's on the path to... No, Peanut isn't on the path to both. Peanut's only on the path to the Coconut. Oh my god. Oh, that's just evil. I think it's actually Sax locked. And somehow, through a gigantic either-or, it dodged all the hints. Oh my god, what is that?
Oh, what is this?
Is this Vines? That is... that is not okay, alright?
Run to the training grounds immediately.
That is very tempting. That is not okay. Oh my god. Excuse me?
Jeez, oh my god.
That is I think, as far as I can tell, if key 4 is locked by this saxophone, that is one of the worst either-ors I've ever seen. Holy moly. And it's very tempting to keep looking at sax checks. Like, I guess you can't pound the X, but what else could we do? It can't be in Tiny's 5-door ship because that would put diving on the path to key 4. But where else could it be?
Yeah.
We have no key 4 hint through 30.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be. It could be like just vine checks now, so we could have just, like I mentioned, the training ground dirt or the Kasplat in Galleon outskirts.
Right, and the problem is if Kilvereis gets a Creme Isles on the path to key 4 hint, his head's just gonna explode, because, like, what does that even mean? Like, like, what? What am I supposed to do with that?
Yeah.
Like, you can't do anything with that. Oh, take ammo belt 2 for the road, why don't you? I didn't even see Kilvereis pick that up. I'm assuming he did. Oh, maybe we get some unhinged spider boss action? Oh, but that can't be key 4 either, because that would be featherlock.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Unless Punch turned up, and then it could be either. Only if Punch turns up, which is not a given, because it looks like Punch is going to be in a later level. It could be Punch on like a chunky... It could be Punch on a force metal? That would kind of fit? Oh my god. It just keeps getting worse, man.
Well, that's it, because it's, forest metal's so chunky. Yeah, it could just be for that.
Wait,
and
there's
by
a key...
looks of things, it's only lanky that's,
oh my god.
They haven't got the medal for.
Oh my god, we just forgot about the key on 4 is cranky. That's got to be key 4, right?
Oh, yeah, because it's either 4 or 7.
It's 4 or 7. It could be either. But it's, at this point, given how, like...
Right, there is
oh my
Punch.
god, there's Punch.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, there it is.
Okay, well, that puts...
We saw the rest of them.
So then, alright, you want another ugly either, or it could be on the spider boss now. It just keeps getting worse, doesn't it? Alright, but Kilvereis finally remembered, wait a minute, I saw a key here. Is this key 4? Put us out of our misery, I beg you. Alright, thank you.
Please.
Oh.
Alright,
oh
it is 4. Right, okay, right. We're done. We're okay.
Alright, rein it in. Oh my god. Now, this is still a problem for Kilvereis because he doesn't know where Vines is. He's got to find Sax out of nowhere. He needs the Aztec medals hinted real bad.
Oh god, yeah, oh no.
Because you can't even get the Sax hint until you get Vines. So, like, he just needs that, like, real bad to make this one work.
Well, but he's got 36 here, so hopefully, maybe on this pack of hints.
Okay. What it looks like the maybe okay. I'm trying to figure out how the rest of the seed solves. We have Donkey K Rool solved. We need Trombone for Lanky K Rool, and we need Hunky for Chunky K Rool, and we have a ton of stuff unhinted, or we have a ton of unresolved hints yet. Aztec Donkey Medal's on the way to the Horde. Alright, he got bailed out. That's Sax.
Cool.
Top of the Lighthouse's way to the Horde is Toro. We knew that to be needed. Oasis Totem Area is 2 potions. Yep, we found both. That's Barrels and Bongos, and Galleon 5-door ship, or Donkey 5-door ship is way to the Horde. That was a key. Alright, well, this seed solves itself pretty nicely. There you go. Okay, so how do we solve the seed? What's the right order of operations to complete the seed? The critical things we got to figure out is Mini gets you to Chunky K Rool somehow, and Trombone somehow. So it's probable that we need to go to Caves first. I think wherever Caves is where you want to be, because that gets you the upper ferry or the upper cabin ferry. It gets you lower cabin, and it gets you the Toro Kasplat. All 3 of those, and then from there you go to like the castle surroundings, and maybe it's like. Maybe the tree, maybe the trash can for Hunky Chunky. Maybe. I think it has to be something else, though, is the problem. Okay, well, here's Caves is 7. Good thing we have Red Slam. Not that I think we need that.
No, not for any budget game, no.
I don't really figure it out. Also, we need to figure out where Key 7 is. Key 7
where is Key 7? Yeah, I was just about to say.
Where is Key 7? It's not in any of our Way of the Horde checks, which is kind of evil. Because all of our Way of the Horde checks have at least one component of them path hinted. Not only do we have no Key 4 hint, we also have no Key 7 hint. Which just makes things excellent.
It's 49 against Caves, right?
49? I mean, yeah. You just have to dump for that, right? There's no way you don't. Because this would solve your seed so fast. Oh, no, but he's at 9 blueprints right now. No, he's at 10. So that would
10. Yeah,
that would put him. That would put him to 48. There we go.
There you go.
You dump all 10 of your blueprints. That gets you to 49. You go to Caves. You do your 3 Way of the Hordes here, which is awesome. That's gotta feel great. And then you just kind of hope things play nice from here, I guess.
All right, here is that fairy box that was skipped before.
GB. I mean, could have had that GB and save you 1 blueprint.
Here we go. Like, but the thing is, like, yeah, if we'd have found Strong Kong or one of these. One of these where the horse have gone, whoops.
Oh, that would have been catastrophic. Yeah, mini being past the lanky, not really a problem because we have a couple ways to solve it. Is there a trombone surroundings check somehow? I don't think so.
Castle surroundings?
Yeah, castle surroundings. Think so.
No.
I'm trying to figure out what castle surroundings check we could possibly need because we kind of run into some problems here. We might need to finish that guy off because with 3 Way of the Horde Caves hints and we need 3 items, it's a little suspicious. Kind of think like, all right, maybe that just like solves it. And the problem is that like not all the whole seed isn't solved. There's an asymmetric solve here. Like we have the vines info from generic, but Kilvereis still has to figure that out. He does have Aztec Donkey Metal hinted, and that will point him to Sax, but he'll be like, oh great, I have Sax, we're chilling. What do I do about vines? Do you think to go to Upper Crem when you don't have vines, but have everything else? I don't know. Well, there you have it. Alright, never mind.
Ah, there you go.
Alright, there's our key 4 hint. Wait, where's our key 7?
There we go.
Oh my god, our key
The
7.
50. The 50.
The 50 is our key 7 hint. That is so mean. That is just so mean.
And Kilvereis is on 49. He has to. Well, he's probably. Well, he doesn't go for the sack pad.
You're gonna find something in caves, right? I don't think you need to worry about that. He's headed to caves right now, probably. Or maybe not. Where's he going? Is he looking for, like, castle? What is he looking for? I feel like caves is like the... Oh, caves is 5. I'm stupid. Alright, that's on me.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, team. By team, I mean, I don't know.
But that is a 49 level 5. Though.
That is a very expensive level 5. What the heck? I thought it was level 7 it was so expensive. 49 level 5? Okay, if they do need to get a castle, that could be really annoying. What the heck? Oh my god. Alright, well now you just like scoop up any GBs you can get because it seems very likely the remainder of your seed is hinted. Alright, castle shops key 7. Alright, it was just...
There it is, okay.
Alright. It's just in a castle shop. We're chilling. No muss, no fuss. We don't have to worry about nonsense like that. We're good. And it is kind of feeling like a race to 64 now, of which Kilvereis is well in the lead on this one.
Yeah, it is a huge lead.
20 GBs is nothing to sneeze at. I guess it's fewer than 20. It's more like 10, but 12.
Well, after this, Kilvereis need, 13 more. We have what? Japes and Castle. Yeah, Japes, there's plenty of GBs on offer, depending on where you go. If it's the next level, it's really good because you've got all the coconut cages to, like the rugby cages to go into. I mean, Castle's good. There's 3 shops there plus okay surroundings.
We know we need to go into castle. I think you try and skip Japes if you can, because just skipping a level is just good, right?
Yeah.
It's one fewer place you have to run to. Cut down on travel time, right? That's the end game optimization. Do as little as possible. Generic might consider Japes because he's so far behind on GBs, but the problem is it's going to be so expensive to get in, it might not actually be an answer. Alright, so it is just simply trombone in this cave, which is nice.
There it is, okay. Kind of what we were cooking, so...
That one makes the most sense. I'm very curious what these upper cabin things are going to be, because, like, there's not a lot of stuff it could be that could also be Way of the Horde at this point. Oh, I guess we need triangle, so triangle's probably one of them. I forgot we hadn't seen that yet. We need triangle for Helm. And then maybe something else to help you in the castle surroundings to get Hunky, but Hunky is definitely in the castle surroundings at this point, I feel like. I think that's pretty clear.
So are we going to be getting, like... I don't know. No, because I was going to say the sniper check in a tree, but blast is only to DK, so...
Yeah, I don't know what the second item it could be. This is weird.
We have both slams. We have...
Sniper in the tree, yeah? So sniper in the tree plus...
But that's what I'm saying. Blast is only to DK phase.
Oh, true. Oh, we need spring for upper cabin still, so this is going to be spring. Or maybe spring is... Or maybe spring is in castle, and... Yep, oh wow. That's just... Yep, spring's in castle. Alright, well, that's super annoying.
Aw, boo.
Alright, but Fortunately for us, Kilvereis is a gamer. I think he's just going to do springless upper cabin, which is not easy, but, you know, he's gaming.
Yeah, I have not been able to do it myself, so...
It is very tight, but if it takes you like a minute to do it, it's probably still worth your time. And there's punch on the forest metal for Generic. Gotta be feeling pretty good about that. He's pretty much done in forest, I think. Nothing else he needs there. Probably not. I mean, now he gets the bad news that it is the most expensive level 5 I've ever seen. Maybe not ever, but that is outrageously expensive. Alright, so here's one way to do this. I personally prefer the kick slide from the candle, but like, it's insanely hard. It is very tight to get this. Fortunately, we know where spring is, and you know you have to go to castle anyway, so it's like not that scary. But wow, he got the twirl. That's so good.
There it is. Alright, I'm going to take notes for that. The problem for Generic as well, I've just realised as well, because with the blueprints and everything he's currently got 5, 7, 9...
What? Is this sniper? No, this isn't sniper. Oh, this is junk. Who cares? We don't care what this is. We need a fairy.
Yeah.
It is sniper anyway, which is really funny, but...
That is hunky, yeah.
Right, hunky there, so that means spring is somewhere in the castle surroundings.
Right, so we just need key 7 and we're good to go.
Well, then we know where everything is.
Lots of GBs.
So the problem is that Kilvereis still has to puzzle out the Sax problem, which is he's going to get Sax hinted and then be like, where is Vines? And there's, as far as I can tell, no Vines hint. That Vines is very unhinted. Because you get Sax away the Horde, but... Oh, no, we have...
No, well, we've had the Sax pad hinted.
Right.
He'll just need to go... When he gets the Sax pad. Luckily, Tiny is the first one in Helm, so we can go get that.
No, you can't, because you need Vines to go get that hint, so... Yeah, you're not getting Helm hints anyway. Yeah. Your Helm hints are... correct.
Oh yeah, the medal got hinted too. Yeah,
the medal got hinted. The Sax pad got hinted.
Thank you, Slurry.
We're Gucci. The only thing we might not be Gucci on is GBs. We need to get to 64.
You know what? It's foolish. I'd really want to go to a treasure room because that could be a load of bananas.
I think you just clear out Castle instead, because you got to go to Castle. Well,
yeah.
You really hope that Castle isn't super expensive. If Castle turns out to be 60, then you just cry. Kilvereis pushing 55, like, he's gotta be getting up there. He's collecting Social Security soon, like, come on.
Just realised what Generic going for. He's going to go for more GBs. Yeah. I was like, well, we haven't seen this mini game on the other side.
Bye. Dump. Huge dumps all around.
Oh, it's a big old dump. Key 7 is on Castle Shops.
Nice and easy. No muss, no fuss. Hopefully. I don't know how...
Quietly, why'd you do this to us?
I don't know how we'd get a fuss. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I guess it doesn't have to be there, but like it would be pretty surprising considering how much of the seed has a path hint that isn't on the path to D7. Like, it actually couldn't be Lanky Tower because... It's unlikely to be Lanky Tower because Stronghong hasn't been hinted. Alright, well, Jape's level 7, unfortunately. Well, actually, that's probably good for you. You kind of want to get in the castle, so you hope it's cheaper. I didn't see the Jape's price either.
It was 56, so he has exactly enough if he wanted to go in there.
Okay. Problem solved.
So that means Castle is going to be the exact or less, so we will be able to get into Castle right now.
It's not even a problem. It's like it's a pre-solved problem. You love to see it. Oh wow, it's also 56.
Wow. Okay.
This game has a sense of humor sometimes. That's just rude. All right. Well, there's a pity GB on the Kasplat in case you need one more. So you got a little bit of buffer coming in here. Plus, there's whatever's up top here. And no new help for Generic, but he doesn't really need the help. He's kind of got his problems all solved.
Yeah, only need 6 more between the shops. I mean, you're having to check all the shops for 7 anyway, and the surroundings. Like, we've got to check a few things.
Mm-hmm. Actually, he doesn't have guitar. That's a problem. Where's guitar? Guitar was the caverns item that is hinted. So you kind of gotta go back. You gotta go back to the caverns with punch. That sends you back to the caverns pretty well. Problem is, his punch is only on the path to Chunky Hero, so it might be like, I don't know what he's going back to factory for. What might he need out of here? As far as I can tell, nothing. Is he thinking punch? He might not have realized his cavern's hint is unsolved. Because nothing on that list of stuff he has in galleons from the caverns. Only one potion there too, so you know there's something still to get there. He does need to get the 49 just to get the caves, but he's not finding guitar in caves, and that is going to be a significant setback.
Well, there is our key 7 on Kilvereis' side, just on Candy. That's easy.
Love to see it. Right, I think Generic's gonna get the bad news in caves. This is not gonna look pretty for him, but it's looking real pretty for Kilvereis right now. He's got a killer time cooking, that's for sure. 120, looking for 64, and that feels great. It's real fast.
Yeah.
A small kerfuffle with not having the medals, but that's fine. Just climb some trees and do some balloons, and you're chilling. Donkey's medal is pretty fast to get when you have coconut.
Yeah, 9-15 here. There's like 2 balloons by Cranky. Like, it's really easy to get to.
And then you can go back to the stone. Yeah, the stone bridge Kisplat. I think you have to go back there because otherwise you have to go into the Llama Temple. That's a little bit too slow. Actually, you might go in there if you just need GBs. If these shops are cached, then... Okay, there's a little bit of action here, but maybe going to the Llama Temple anyway if you're looking to get to 64, so... There's options. Generic is really hoping that this is sax, or that this is guitar, and the trombone is in one of the cabins, but
you're gonna skip one of those.
Not gonna pan out for him. Gotta reassess your hints and be like, what? Go find something on the path that chunky K Rool to get the guitar. Actually, okay, no, what would have been faster, I think, than these 10 in the stone bridge is the balloon behind the Llama Temple. That is another criminally underutilized balloon. You go 15 on the treetops, the 20 by Cranky, and then the balloon behind the Llama Temple, and you're chilling. Alright, there you go. Me coming up with a better route means I'm smarter and would have gone faster, for sure, so I've won this race, in my mind. Maybe that's just me, my chair being comfier than his. That must be it, right? I'm sitting in a comfier chair, so... It's like an inherent advantage in a race. Makes all my seeds 10% better. Freaking factory to clean out. What are he's thinking here? Is it just like a power hut is like super fast kind of angle? Clean out the factory shops, get the 64?
Yeah.
Must be. I mean, a blueprint is a little bit awkward, but he's got 2 blueprints already. Man, if that was a GB, that would have been 64. There's options here, I don't hate this. The push to 64 is always a pretty awkward moment. At this point, you could quit and go run to Snides and dump your last 2 blueprints, but I think he's trying to fish for another GB. Generally speaking, I feel like you're hard-pressed to like find something that's faster than dumping a blueprint. Like, as slow as we like to call blueprint dumps. Actually really fast if you already have the blueprints in your pocket, like...
Yeah, no, you're right.
Is finding another GB really going to be faster than this? I don't think so. And now he's like, alright, he's all in on Vines being on the sax pad. Like, it needs to be there for him, otherwise it all comes crashing down. Like, if this is like a grape and it sends him to somewhere insane to go find... If it sends him anywhere else to go get Vines, it's kind of a problem for Kilvereis, because he has routed it, presuming that this is Vines right here. Now, he's right, but like...
Yeah, understandably so.
But maybe there's a little hedge. to give. I don't know.
Generic got really lucky here.
Luck or skill,
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess
Generic got lucky. Entered with 54, got the GV on the splat, and then the roof dirt.
Oh my
was able to
goodness.
get 56.
And
Well, Kilvereis rewarded.
And there's Go Mode. He is at 64 in Helm already at 123. He is a barn burner of a seed, that's for sure. Not a slow one.
There is nothing that's going to surprise us. Well, we have 12 for a potential minigame and Hunky, of course, for... So, yeah, we are good to go, folks. Both guns as well. Like, yeah.
Feeling good. Feeling good. K Rool order for the day appears to be Donkey, Lanky, Chunky. Might be Lanky, Donkey, Chunky, but Chunky is last. That's all we know.
We'll have a peek on the wall when we go through.
We're going to be rolling too fast. I don't think we're going to see anything.
Yeah, maybe.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Yeah, always a fun one when Vines is your go mode.
Yeesh. Yeah. That's definitely a tricky Vines, though. Because that Vines is tactically positioned. That saxophone is, like, quietly horrendous. Like, if that didn't get hinted, that is a horrible spot. Because of how much could point at it, but or how much can't point at that saxophone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna crunch the numbers on this one. Let's take a trip down to the old CB calculator. Aztec Donkey. I'm pretty sure this is Coconut or access to the Llama Temple. One of the two. But you also need Strong Kong to get if you're going to Llama Temple side. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. But yeah, we don't know where Strong Kong is, I suppose. So
Yeah, no sight of that.
that's kind of a mess. But for all practical purposes, you need to get you need Coconut or you need to get into the Llama Temple for Donkey's Medal. And it so happens that Blast and Coconut are on perfectly diverging paths with 0 overlap, which is unbelievable for how deep they are.
Yeah, right there.
That is unhinged.
Well, Generic's found a potion at the top of castle here, which I'm presuming is going to be our spring. Ooh, did Kilvereis get the top hit?
Nice, very nice. You can get it faster, it works a little better, but nothing wrong with
Yeah, you
that.
just get spotted at the same time the cutscene goes.
It's very funny. There's like
there's a spring.
Wow, jeez. He was not hoping that for her. He was hoping that was not spring. Really hoping that was anything else. He needs his guitar.
Where was Qatar? It's the only thing I've not noted down so far.
That was the cannon room.
Welcome to bonus
It's on the cannon
stage.
game.
Oh, yeah.
It's the one Galleon Caverns item. And Galleon Caverns is hinted. He might just like think he has something in there and it actually doesn't. Which is tragic. And he's cleaning up the castle surroundings, just like trying to hope the like guitar is also here. But the problem is that guitar at this point basically has to be on the path to both Chunky K Rool and Key 8 because of cabins. You got 2 cabins unhinted. One is triangle and the other is hunky. You need triangle for Helm and you need hunky for Key 8.
Welcome to bonus stage.
I guess he could maybe randomly find hunky somewhere else and then no, he can't do that. It has to be guitar locks both. I think nothing else really makes sense.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'd see more stuff being hinted in some manner. Yeah, going back to the caverns, looping the caverns into Galleon Tiny Metal paid off big time for Kilvereis.
Well, we do have a scouring hint for it, so maybe like after this and kind of like we get to the point of like, oh dear, what do I do? Then hopefully at least I do, at least kind of turn to the scouring hints, and that may save them.
Right. Surely this gives me just a little bit more. Like, is there a potion? Are there any known potions I can look for in my hints? And scouring hints do kind of point you at some potions. They're not like particularly strong because they don't often tell you where the useful potions are. In this case, they're pretty great. I mean, we never went back to the 5-door shift, but there's 2 more potions in there.
What? God, yeah. Well, because we've already found as well, like, third melon and ammo belt too, so, like, there's not, like, that much junk out there.
Right. Very little bait remaining.
Just the instrument upgrade and then, like... Well, we found... Wait. Yeah, we found Sniper as well, so it's not like even... Oh, jeez.
You can't find Sniper, because that is in upper cabin.
Yeah, no, yeah. Alright, well, Kilvereis here for K Rool.
It's probably just like 2 lanky moves in the 5-door ship. I don't know where. Alright, but Generic is recalled. Ah, yes, the caverns.
Ah, here we go. Here it is.
Here we are. He will be right as range shortly. And basically sprint to the end of the seed. He's at 60 GBs, 1 blueprint, so he's almost at 64. He's probably going to get the rest on the way to the cabins. Hopefully. And there's his guitar. Life is good.
Instantly get out of there.
Donkey, lanky, chunky. Here we go. Kilvereis racing for it all in the race time. We got a lot. Once again, these lobbies are not small. We got 25 people in today, and no one is done. Kilvereis is racing for first place once more. He's a fast one. We see him at the top of the lobbies on the regular, and
oh, there's no tiny face to sweat over.
Yeah, well, that just means you got a game the whole time, right? That means somebody could be finishing now in a cutscene at any moment. Ah, panic!
Yeah, they may be backflipping for K Rool right now.
Oh man, what if they're punching K Rool right now? Oh jeez.
Actually, yes, Larity makes a point. Lanky is just completely useless other than getting Minnie to get his own trombone and a key.
He's like got the secret password for Candy, just like, alright, give me the goods. Candy's like, I got you. Here's your mini monkey. And then he just like comes in at the last second, saves the day, sends K Rool to the Shadow Realm. That's a pretty alpha move from Lanky there. My goodness. Who's the real silverback gorilla here?
Yeah, who's the real weird monkey? Hey, Seal.
You call me a weird monkey? I'll show you. That is an insane optimization to jump and throw that barrel right on top of him. Oh my goodness.
Wow. That was insane.
What the heck? That is practiced. I don't know if that's what the speedrun strat, because like we cut out a lot of cutscenes, which can like alter his movement sometimes. Is that like a reinvented strategy or something? That's like crazy. My goodness.
Well, there's Hunky for Generic as Kilvereis now enters the final phase.
He's just got a
chunky final phase as well.
Just gotta do lower cabin. Here you go. Get in there.
Yeah, down he goes.
Alright. Nobody is done still. Kilvereis racing for first place, and he is 3 punches away. Here we go. And meanwhile, Generic gets to enjoy lower cabin. There's all sorts of awful. 2 punches away. Here we go. Not too bad a hit to take there. Kind of like pushes you towards a pad, I find, most of the time. Just make do. One to go. Triangle for Generic. He's trying to get out of here.
Go.
Get Diddy's medal for the road. He needs a few more GBs. There's one. Oh, a hit getting into the barrel. Come on. Backflip for the people. And here comes the punch. 1, 2, bang! And Kilvereis takes first place in the race time with a time of 1:32.24. My goodness. That's a speedy one. GG. Some things fell his way, but he played excellently the whole way.
Yeah, hints really kind of saved him at the end with some of the awkward things that Generic was able to like kind of luck into, but hey, like sometimes it falls that way for you.
He found the worst things to find.
And they're like perfectly tied together as Way of the Hordes, that DK medal to that sax pad.
Right, a lot of it was like finding the right stuff at the right moments, where he found the things that were worse hinted first, and then made it work from there. But even still, he like read his hints like beautifully.
Yeah, really, really well played there. Fantastic. And again, even like without having vines and everything, the GB collection was top notch there. Like always, like way ahead of like generic there. Like yeah, had a great run.
Great pace. Great pace. And a lot of it, I think a lot of it, some of it came down to just like when you check the factory boss. Because when you got the factory boss, it's kind of when the seed opened up. You got your diving, and then you could just like do a ton of things. Where Generic opted to like start clearing out Aztec instead. Having done, with diving in your possession, Galleon is like way more appealing because you got all the shipyard area that it opens up. You randomly find key 6, why not? We'll take that. And on it goes.
Yeah, honestly, that worked out perfectly. Like, just coming to a wall at the right time.
There you go.
Well, in the meantime, we have Generic also on the way to Helm and K Rool. Since we have had Kilvereis finish, we have one more finish. We have currently Mumbo Token, currently taking second place, 1:33.36. So only a minute behind Kilvereis, so very close finish there.
Got a little sniped him there. That's the agony of watching somebody else finish while you're in K Rool. Ah!
Yeah. As I said, there's no tiny face in it right now, so it's just like a damn it.
Womp womp womp. You get the soothing tones of the credits. You love to see it. Soothing tones of the credits combined with a frantic race through Helm to try and get a better time. Generic sweating bullets. Kilvereis, he's at a payphone.
Just go, 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 go. Yeah, exactly, 2 days. Soothing tones of a first place victory. Just pull up the deck chair. Just
nothing better than
your favorite tipple of choice. Like,
how many times do we get the credits in the restream? I don't know. Put my name in there more. I love that. My name's on the stream the whole time, but I do it. I put it in there again.
More.
I mean, hey, DK64 Randomizer is not created alone. It is not a solo project. There's a whole lot of people that contribute, and if you want to contribute, or if you want to just like hang with some of the people that contribute and be like, you guys are pretty cool, because you know, a lot of pretty cool people. Come on down to Discord.
Oh my word! What is that fairy?
Excuse me? He's got the whole ship.
Yeah. No.
How do they eat that? Like, they don't got jaws that big. They gotta like vacuum that thing in there.
Oh man.
What the heck?
Right. What would actually probably be good? We've got a little bit of downtime just while because I think we are trying to pull. Hopefully, we might be able to get Kilvereis in for an interview. Now would probably be a good time to get everybody.
I think he said his mic is a little iffy, so I'm not sure we're gonna catch him.
Oh, he said has no mic. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's fair.
All good.
I think now would be able to be a good time because we still got time until if we do season 3 tournament coming up soon to a restream near you. If you have fans getting on the action, then we have qualifiers starting from Friday, July 26th. If I do,
there's like 2 to 3 qualifiers per week for like 2 months.
Yeah,
crazy.
So all that document in there. So season 3 has all the info you need, all of the qualifying and their times, and how kind of the scoring system. But yeah, if you want to get on the action, like I say, we have races done daily in the Discord, and right now, like there are about
a truly frightening amount of daily races.
3 races a day, by more or less on an average. So if you want to get in some training with people, get on like the practice on the grind, ready for the tournament. Hey, you have plenty of time. But yeah, July 26th is when it all starts to kick off.
It's gonna be wild. Last season 2 tournament, we managed to restream every single qualifier. We'll see if we can replicate that feat. That's a lot. That was a lot, and it was like kind of a miracle it happened last time. So I can't. I won't make promises, but like we're gonna stream a lot of them. That's for sure. So there will be plenty of DK64 Randomizer goodness coming to you soon. The 26th is the first qual, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir.
There we go. How many entrants? I don't even want to guess, but it's going to be a big
We are
number.
hoping. We are hoping for that magical 64 number.
And we have made accommodations for 64, so top 64 will get a place somewhere in the bracket, I think. It might depend. At least 48 up to 64. But you know, you got to be top 64, yeah? That's very important. Hang on. Is Kilvereis returning to go buy the bean? He absolutely is. God, he's so cool.
What a guy.
What about 128? Alright, so at some point you strain the logistics of having 128 people.
Right. Meanwhile, Generic has Key 8 is on the way to K Rool, and since then, as we were discussing previously, only one more finisher since then. Alpha, third place with a 136.01, so Generic still got a chance at a top 5 here, so go, go, go.
But usually the first person finishes like well ahead of the pack, and then maybe the second finisher is like kind of close to them, and then the storm arrives. There may be up to like 5 people in K Rool right now. You just don't know. When you're like in this like mid-pack, like in the top 10 situation, it's just like, oh my god, what's going on?
Like, dominoes like fall down, yeah.
He buys the bean. Thank you, Candy, for delivering unto us a bean. Truly a blessing. There you go. Amen. Say no more. More items to gather in this game. Get moving so we can dispense of K Rool. There's a surprising amount of dialogue might be written because we skip a lot of it, but I believe Bismuth wrote a lot of the jokes. It's pretty good. A lot of the shopkeeper dialogue, and it's pretty funny to read a couple of them. Because then you hit stuff like the weird monkey. The seal might have some of my favorite voice lines.
Yeah,
some
seal,
of my favorite
yeah,
text in the whole thing. It's so good.
Yeah, there's like map of a death machine, banana of pure gold, like yeah.
A coin hidden for 17 years. A key to Davy Jones' locker.
That's it, yeah.
Truly the crown jewel, though, is the bean itself, the questionable vegetable.
Oh, is that? I've not seen.
It's really funny.
God, just in, I actually want to like after this go back and watch Kilvereis' lanky face here. Just that banana, that barrel throw.
That's also a thing of beauty. I don't know. There must be some sort of innovation going on here on timings and whatnot. I don't know. Somebody's doing the math.
Oh yeah, we forgot the bottle of grog. Yeah.
Bottle of grog. We love our grog, don't we? All important. And one more barrel for him. Yeah, that's my approach. You just kind of like throw it at the pad and just kind of like, yeah, alright, that's a little untrustworthy.
Yeah.
You just kind of throw it near the pad and then just play the instrument as soon as you can. It takes longer for K Rool to run, so if you can throw the barrel where he will be when you play the instrument, you're just like a genius. You've just like come straight out of a calculus class to like perfectly trigonometry your barrels or whatever. Well, I hate math. Don't get on my case for randomly using math words.
But math is what we do here at DK64 Randomizer.
Not true. Math is banned. Let me be clear.
Right, so I'm about to make a note. Math banned.
Snuck that one in for the road. Meanwhile, for the road, here comes the flood. Between the last time we mentioned it, 3 more people have finished.
There is a 6-second snipe in there as well. Woo. Oh, we have a first punch flip from Generic there. Very good.
Styling on us. Let's go.
I am also a fan of the first punch flip too.
It's tricky, but you can kind of fit it in. The second punch flip is the crazy one because
that
he's moving at you. He's not gambling that one. That's definitely a mega gamble. Here we go. One punch to go.
There it is. Another backflip for the gang.
3, 2, 1. Bang! Time. He clocks in at 7th place with a time of 1:43.35. That is a GG to him. A big ol' lobby, and he still comes out pretty well up there.
Yep, easy top 10. Yeah, very good place.
Hey, that's all you're looking for, especially in qualifier season. You take a top 10 time every day of the week. Just like, yeah, get me in there. Amen.
Oh, for sure.
Alright. See if we can, There we go. That's a wrap on that seed. Let's see if we can go grab a... See if we can go grab generic.
Yeah, we'll get him in.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. GG.
GG.
You made it to the end. You survived.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was a tricky one. How about them caverns?
How about that vines?
Those vines are mean, and I tell you what, it could have been a lot meaner than it was, considering they both got Way of the Horde hinted.
Oh my goodness. It's just, like, I don't think I played the early game particularly well in this seed, but like, there were two things that definitely defined this seed. That vine placement, first off. And second off, what were with these tight GB requirements?
That was an extremely expensive level 5. I think what defined the seed was when did you check the factory boss for diving? Because if you got that early, there's a lot to do in Galleon with that, and that's
I legitimately forgot about that. Oh my
that was
God.
That was the big difference where Kilvereis got diving before he'd even like mainly he'd done like a spot at Aztec, but mainly he got diving and then just cleared out Galleon, while you were like clearing out Aztec for like approximately nothing.
Yeah.
And, you got like barrels out of it, but that also got hinted, so what are you gonna do? Yeah. Even though it kind of looked like maybe it was the bongos that I got hinted by, but it wasn't.
I kind of figured it was one of those things where it's just like you go check your hinted things, because I think at that point the factory shops were hinted to Lanky Chunky, and I mean it was either gonna be oh no, wait. Oh no, sorry, it was 6-8 Lanky Chunky. My bad. The point being, you have it all that, and I kind of figured there's no way it could be Slam. It could be. It could also just be this Rocket, and there's a ton of things to do with Rocket and Aztec, and we have logical access with Ponytail Twirl, so I figured, let's just go there. I mean, I just chased the wrong thing, and as it turns out, no, it's just on a boss that's not really hinted until later with a tight GB requirement seed. It's just...
Is it even hinted? I guess it was hinted, yeah. The diving
there was a boss to 6-8.
Yeah. There's some really tricky hints. Alright, you want the funny thing, though? Is I'm pretty sure that if you put Key 4 where Vines was, you get nothing on the path to Key 4 except that Sax, which is, like, psychotic. It does depend on where Strong Kong is, but you need to get Donkey's Metal and Aztec. You need either Coconut or access to the Llama Temple. And wouldn't you know it, Blast and Coconut are on completely independent paths.
Yeah.
And either one
I will say,
that.
in that case, though, the Monkey Port was hinted on a path.
Monkey Port?
So you would have at least had that.
Oh, yeah, that's true, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Alright, that's all you get. Good luck. Monkey Port
but then...
Key 4.
But then Chunky Aztec Metal for Sax to... Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's rough. That actually would have helped a lot. That would have made things a lot better, now that I think about it. Because even then, it's like, okay, if you think you're looking for Sax because you have Monkey Port, and that's the only Monkey Port check in the first 3 levels.
Yeah.
You gotta find Sax somewhere, probably on a metal.
Yeah, it's kind of, I think also as well, like, again, if you didn't go up production and you just bought into Balloon being on the Crusher, then oops.
Yeah.
The more I look at Season 3 seeds, the more I'm convinced that I just have to accept the fact that I'm gonna climb production. Every seed that I see factory before level 5. Every single seed I'm climbing production, and I just gotta...
I was thinking it was gonna be Trombone in production, and then it was Balloon. I'm thinking, this probably is not it, because my point there was, this is supposed to lead to donkey, which means this needs to get featherbow and pineapple.
I was thinking that like you would get something else out of Cranky in Forest and then go somewhere else for Blast, but just put on Forest Funky, why not?
I don't know. It's just the fact that I got a Forest Shop to Donkey and then I got another hint to Donkey Phase. I just kind of mentally said, okay, it has to be at the Funky Shop because nothing else. Like, why would there be a second hint for Donkey if Blast just at the shop?
More specifically, it's when you get a solo hint for Donkey K Rool. It's like that's probably the end point. That probably is Blast there, and if you put it on the shop, it kind of has to be Forest Funky if it has any other prerequisites. So
yeah. But yeah, that was a mean seed. Just absolute, Vines placement. I kind of figured, okay, well, I've done a grand majority of the first 4 levels at this point. You know, I kind of figured go up to caves. It's like, it'll be fine. 49. What? I think my job almost dropped. It just okay.
One of the most expensive level 5s I've ever seen. I don't know.
Because we were both looking away and we both assumed it was the level 7. We were like, wait, that was 5.
Yeah, I didn't realize what level he entered, and I was like, yep, I penciled it in as level 7. I'm like, yep, that sounds about right. And I was like,
no.
Wait, what? Huh? Hang on, we got some numbers on this.
Why is he turning in blueprints? What's he doing?
Got some numbers on this. Let's see. Apparently, wow. Okay, so a 49 cost level 5
is 56 level 6
is in the 99th percentile of level 5s.
I would not doubt that.
That is really, really expensive. A 56 level 6 is top like 3%.
Yeah. Goodness, what in the world was Japes then?
Japes?
Also 56.
Also 56. I guess Kilvereis went over there. Okay. Well.
Classic.
Of
course it is.
But yeah, I think I just played the early game like complete. I did not play the early game as well as I feel I should have. There was one point I got Featherbow and then immediately went back to Galleon. I think it's actually when my internet cut out. But I went back to Galleon and started walking around and then realized, wait, this does not get me Tiny's medal. I need diving.
Well, no, as it turned out. Well, yeah. Even if you had diving, though,
it's 44.
You would have been 44. Yeah. You need, and we were like, oh my god, that's just evil. You needed at some point, because Kilvereis ran into this problem where he had everything he needed except for one of Lanky, Vines, Pineapple, or Sax. Any of those 4 would do it. It was just like, really?
And as it turned out, you wanted to be in there anyway because I wanted to be doing donkey checks to get Lanky.
Right.
And then I do all of them and just, okay, well, this key is nice. Where's Lanky?
And that's what Kilvereis did so great, which is to say he got Tiny's medal and guitar at the same time and then got Lanky. It just, his last Galleon trip was just flawless. It just got everything he needed and then never came back.
Yeah, I think what basically cost me this time was just too much back and forths.
A little bit, yeah. Finding that order of operations is really hard. He didn't have a lot of problems at the end of the seed where his play was just, okay, I'm just going to go into caves, clear 3 away the horde locations, and probably beat the seed from there, and that's exactly what happened.
I guess he must have gone to castle first then, so...
Nah, you can do Springless, man. Springless upper cabin is very real.
Yeah.
I don't want to...
Yeah.
There are some things that there's some things I don't want to do because I think they're above my pay grade, and that's
I'm telling you, it's not that bad, and the reason why it's not that bad is because it's so fast to retry. Something like Twirless, Twirlcus Splat is like brutal because you get like one shot at it, but like you can just like take a minute or two to like get your Twirless or your Springless upper cabin, and it probably still saves you time.
Yeah. I think also, for me in particular, at least for this seed, the reason why I didn't do that is obviously I went to caves without guitar first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the big problem.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of thought, I also hadn't completely pieced together what exactly the paths were at that point. I hadn't pieced together that the 2 Diddy cabin, 5-door cabins were just 2 chunky moves.
And Sniper for the road. Why not?
Who cares? I thought the Galleon Cavern was maybe triangle to point to something because it was 8 chunky, but as it turned out, no, it's just that's just the guitar. And I kind of thought the castle outskirts was going to be maybe hunky. I wasn't sure at that point, so I was just kind of going around.
Yeah, we were
We
thinking
feel
Huggy
the
too until
castles-
somebody remembered that spring was required, and I was like, oh yeah, wait a
Yeah.
minute, hang on, put that there.
Yeah.
Write
Yeah,
that down.
I
Write that
didn't-
down.
I don't think the castle was too bad because I mean I had to go there for
Right.
for key 7.
It's fine.
And I did get some golden bananas on the way, so it's just like
Yeah.
eh.
The castle trip is like totally fine. It just so happened that if you could do it springless, you could skip like climbing castle at all. This
Yeah.
castle surroundings is a little slow to check given how spread out it is. Unless you know exactly what you're looking for. If you're looking across the whole area, I guess you know it's not blast because blast got hinted, which is nice. So
Yeah.
you can skip the tree, but everything else is kind of
Yeah,
painful.
because we were saying the tree wasn't, but then like also because I think you went straight for like the rocket barrel at the top of the castle, like again rocket barrel being on the path to everything. It was like, oh yeah, straight to the.
Yeah, you're
Straight
reasonably
down.
likely to do that immediately anyway, so kind of worked out in the wash. I don't know. Oh no, I think the diving on the factory boss kind of defined the seed. Just
That
brutal.
was-
You just have to. Yeah, you had to get that early, or you were kind of in a pit.
Yeah,
that you're
yeah.
digging yourself out of.
Yeah, I had to get there with gosh, like what hint pack was that even in? Was that like the 28? Yeah, I think it was the 28.
Yeah, it was one of the
Whichever
later
one
ones. Yeah,
batch 6 is. I think that's 28.
yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Gosh. Yeah, no.
Way
I-
late. Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Anywho, I believe that about wraps up the seed.
Yeah,
Thanks for
that's
gaming,
good
Chief.
speed.
GG.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yes, sir.
GG.
Are we gonna see you in the qualifiers for the season's returning?
Oh boy, I gotta practice.
Oh, brother, I see your elo. You are practicing plenty, that's for sure. Number go up.
Well, number go down.
Oh no.
We gotta go times down.
Nah. Only up. Only up.
Don't make our times go up. No.
Oh, I'm talking your elo. Elo go up, times go down. That's the
Magical internet points.
Okay.
Yeah.
that's the math. Alright, all good. That'll do it for us today. Thanks for watching, team. We'll catch you in the next one. Make sure you're following this channel for more action. If you're watching on YouTube, you're pretty cool. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. Amen.
DK64Randomizer.com.
DK64Randomizer.com for all your DK64Randomizer.com action needs, as heard about on GDQ. Yeah, one time said by all. Discord.DK64Randomizer.com to hang out with some cool people. We're cool, I swear, we don't bite. That'll about wrap it up. Thanks for watching, team. I've been Lorak on the mic, run by Trickums.
Morning to you all.
We're gonna send y'all off to some fun action that's happened on DK64 Randomizer, or that on, well, more specifically, it's happened on dev.DK64Randomizer.com. We got some 4.0 beta testing going on.
So much fun watching that.
It is
That's
truly
gonna
a
be a
madhouse.
trip.
It is an experience watching this. We're just sending you off to Rev, and he is testing out some of the new features, and it is crazy. Prepare yourself for some weird-looking things. Good times. Thanks for watching, team. Catch you in the next one. Morning.
Morning.